And welcome to Technology Tap. I'm Professor J-Rod. On today's episode, as promised, we are going to talk about port. What is a port? What are the 16 port numbers that are in almost every CompTIA exam? And what does each of them do? Let's get to it. All right. As promised, this episode we're going to discuss ports. So, what is a port or port number? At the software level within an operating system, a port is a logical construct that identifies a specific process or a type of network service. A port is identified by each transfer protocol and address combination by a 16-bit unsigned number known as the port number. In CompTIA exams, there are about 16 ports that come up in the A plus, Network plus, and Security plus. Students are always asking me, what is the best way to study? I mean, there's more than, honestly, there's really more than 16, but these are the common 16 that I see on, the A plus, Network plus, and Security plus. And I will tell you the best way to study for them is to put them in flashcards and put them by number order. And I will give you the number order that you should put them. Number one, port 20 and 21, that's FTP, File Transfer Protocol. And that is used to transfer files over authentic connections, commonly used to share files with users. Port 22 is Secure File Transfer Protocol, similar to FTP, but they use SSH protocol as the network protocol to transfer files securely, commonly used to securely share files with users. Port 22, SSH, Secure Shell, provides encrypted command line access by creating a secure tunnel. Port 22, Secure Copy Protocol, a means of securely transferring computer files between a local host and a remote host or between two remote hosts. Now, you are not going crazy. I did say port 22 three times. There are three ports that use three port 22s, basically. So, yes, a port can be used more than once. Just know that. Port 23 is Telnet, which provides a remote access line access, provides a remote command line access in plain text. Port 25 is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. This is used to transmit all outgoing emails. Any emails that that go out of any system uses SMTP. Port 53 is Domain Name Service, which resolves names to IPv6 and IPv6 addresses. This DNS, and I'll do one episode one of these days on DNS itself, but long story short, DNS is what enables you to type google.com instead of the IP address 8.8.8.8, which will resolve to Google. Port 67, DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, provides various configurations to clients in an IP network. We talked about this in an early episode. DHCP is what gives you your IP address. Port 69 trivial file transfer protocol simply allows the pushing or the pulling of files commonly used to manage network devices. Next, we have port 80. Everybody should know what port 80 is. Hypertext transfer protocol. It is used to transmit web pages in the clear. These are websites that are not secure. Use port 80, HTTP. Port 110 is post office protocol, and this is used to download incoming email. It's commonly referred to as POP3. And POP3 is, for example, if you could still, I think you could still do this in Google, right? If you want to, like, for example, just send emails, just have your emails download to your phone, and you can just, like, if you erase it on your phone, when you go home, it won't erase, right? That was used a lot when we had PDAs. I don't know if anybody remember your digital personal digital assistants, like your Palm Pilot, right? Your Palm Pilot used to be that way. Have uh, used to use 110. You got port 139, server message block, provides file sharing, network browsing, and printing service. Commonly used in Windows Network, but support others as well. This is used if let's say you need a printer, like me, I have a printer here, and it's used. Uh, Anybody can, in if they join my network, can print out of it, right? Because of I have SMB, server message block on it, which enables anybody on the network to print. All right, next is 143 Internet Message Access Protocol, which is used to synchronize incoming mail. This is the opposite of POP3, right? You download this to your phone, you delete it on your phone, it deletes everywhere. This is the most common used to synchronize emails, port 143. Port 161 is the next one. Simple network management protocol is used to query, configure, and monitor a host in a LAN. Next, you have port 443, hypertext transport protocol secure. This one you should know, HTTPS, is used to secure web pages, either using TLS or SSL. And the last one that we have is port number 3389, remote desktop protocol, which is used to securely remotely access a Windows desktop. So, for example, if we're in an office and you're in another floor and I want to connect to your computer remotely, this is what I would use. I would use, remote desktop, that, the program in Windows, remote desktop protocol. And that uses port 3389. Yeah, that's basically it for today. This is a really short one, but I just wanted to give out the most common port numbers because people have been asking me which is the important ones, and then the important thing is how to study. So I just gave them to you in order. So all you have to do is copy them, put them on flashcards, right? Put the port number on one side and what it means on the other side, and that would work. That worked for me when I was doing my A plus. And if you can do it on your A plus exam, like learn these from the jump on your A plus, you should be pretty good. When you go to Network Plus and you go to Security Plus, or any other exam that you take, you already know these. So this is something that once you learn in A plus, you can kind of cross it off your list, right? Because for the most part, you're not gonna forget them. Um, I know there's more, but these I would consider these really the main ones, the core, what I call the core ones that would, you go to Network Plus, stay there. You go to Security Plus, stay there. I mean, they may add more, or in one or two in the different exam, but the core, the 16 core here is, that stays. There's no change in that at all whatsoever. So that's actually a good thing. But again, once you memorize these, you should be all good. All right, and that's it for our show. I want to thank each and every listener. I appreciate you guys listening. This has been a presentation of Little Chacha Productions. Art by Sarah. Music by Jocom Core. And again, thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.